All right, guys, welcome back to the stream. Let me get TeamSpeak up and running here real quick, because I didn't do that yet. I realized that was kind of dumb, but, you know, hey, what are you going to do? Stand by. It's a bit of more of a rigmarole now, because you have to have a password, which is annoying. Oh, hey, maybe no, you don't know. Or someone put me in there. That's funny. Okay, there we go. TeamSpeak should be live now. Welcome back to the stream, guys. We are getting ready to fly again from Sharm El Sheikh in the Sinai Peninsula of Egypt to Dubai. And we're kind of in luck today because it turns out Dubai is having an event. So there's actually radar services around here, which is interesting. I don't know, let me put it this way. I don't sure how much radar services, because what's on right now is Gulf Flight Service Station. So I don't know what they even really are doing. But usually FSS doesn't provide radar services, but you know, just here to there. Dubai has stuff on. Their event started at 1600 Zulu, which was about an hour and a half ago, and goes for 4 hours. So we'll see what happens. So we're already here online on the VATSIM network. Passengers are starting to board, as you can clearly see. Use your imagination. Cargo should be here in a second, and here they come. You can see them back here getting ready to load up this 747 to go and get there. So let's see who we got in line. Parth, you got a friend in Egypt. That's awesome, man. Well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Ace Flywings. There you go. That's the updates for you. You gotta turn those off, and if you can't turn them off, you need Windows 10 Pro. Sorry, man. Darren Domo Cool Kid, hello, how you doing? Dylan Sanders, what's up? How you doing? David Rothmuller's here, Encrypted Pilot. I don't know what your multi-angle flight means, but okay, you can maybe explain that to me.
Meaning that you have the camera, and then I have my stream as well.
It means what?
That you have your stream, I have my stream, so it's two different angles of the flight.
Oh, okay. Alright. Anyway, Roger's here. Parth, I already said hi to you. Ian Bessemer, how's it going, man? Ian actually goes to my church, so he's a local. Let's see here. Ace Flywings, we already said hi to you, and that's everybody. Okay. And then Captain Tim is here in TeamSpeak, I see. Hello to you, sir.
And good evening.
And let's see here. Okay. So we're getting loaded up. I see. I'm pretty sure that's Captain Tim over there in the Delta. And then
surprise.
Yep, surprise. And then someone over in a white CRJ. I'm not sure what they're actually flying or who that is. Encrypted, is that you?
It says Casual KSTL 100 Avenue.
Wait, say that again?
I'd rather see you.
Yeah.
I'm flying a military aircraft.
Oh, that's why. Okay. All right, so we're not going to know what he is. Okay. That's fine.
F-18 Echo 0.
Sure. Why am I not? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Well, let's get on board the. Let's get on board the aircraft here and start getting set up for the flight. Hopefully today things go like they should. The stairs disappear on me, and there we go. Okay. All right. You know, just in time for the high one, Nita. Love it. Okay. I'm going to try doing this a different way because last time, let's see here. Menu, FMC, position initialization. Okay, I'm going to put it there. I'm going to turn on the IRSs. And then we're going to right away put the thing in here and see if that causes the error. I think it will anyway, but, you know, whatever. HESH. Alright, we'll see what that does. I don't know that it'll change anything, but, you know, hey, we never know. Alright, so we got our IRSs aligning. Standby power's on auto. We're not going to have the APU on yet. And moving down the console here, that's all fine. I already set up my lights, I think, how I wanted them. Yes, I did. Test our fire panel here. 1, 2, 3, 4, an APU. Good. Already got the emergency lights on for the passengers as they're boarding. Fuel pumps are off. And yaw dampers are already set. Packs are off, and bleeds are on APU for when that kicks on. Make sure the nav lights are on. And I'm going to put the logo light on because I like to. Come down here and check our oxygen. All right, we got a good oxygen test there. All of our instrument switches are up centered as they should be. We got our screens up alive now, like we should have. And we can come down here, check our radio panels, make sure our seatbelt signs are turned on for them. No smoking on, not that matters. No smoking on these flights anyway. And we'll check our TCAS. All right, Ace Flywings. All right, we got a good pass in the TCAS test. I want to turn that guy on. There, actually, I want to turn. No, I do want that guy on. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our flight plan today. Where do I have that at? There you are. So here is our flight plan. And here you can see on the map, we're going from Sharm El Sheikh here at the tip of the Sinai Peninsula across Saudi Arabia into the Persian Gulf and down to Dubai. Our alternate today is Hamad International in Bahrain. So that's where we will be going if we have a problem. Hopefully we will not. Wrong thing. There we go. Okay. We're going to be flying at 370 today. Air time's about 2.5 hours. We're taking 90,000 pounds of fuel rounded up just ever so slightly. The zero fuel weight today is 495,000 pounds, 495.1 thousand pounds. We have routing, which looks very similar to what it did last week when we tried to do this. And let's see, we have 355 souls on board. Well, 355 passengers actually, and then plus the crew. So it's actually, that's the wrong count. But I don't know how many crew we have, so whatever. And then our reserve fuel, alternate fuel combined, we're going to be looking at a total of 31.5, I think it was, yeah. So 31.5 for the alternate fuel. So let's go ahead and get this programmed in so we can get that out of the way. Bring that back up. All right. Route. There we go. HESH. And we're going to OMDB. And we're going to departure arrival. Departure is the what is that? The Pasa 1 Delta. Oh, there it was. Pasa 1 Delta, which is for 22 left. And then from there, we are going to Possum UN 316. 6 to HLF. And then L604 to gas. And then L308 to DAROR.
I'm very upset with you right now.
Why?
You said I could download aircraft off WestWind's ping off WestWind's website. I can't do that.
No,
WestWind.
I did not say that. I said I was pretty sure you cannot. Other people said you could.
Well, I got one aircraft from WestWind.
Oh, well, so, okay.
CRJ 700.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can get that one because that's the one we let you train with, so that's why that one's available to everybody. Yeah, you have to join WestWind in order to get our liveries. UP59 RAMSI. So it was I'm pretty sure it was Bubba Lewis that told you could. That's if memory serves.
I hope he's around. Gonna kick his butt. If I can, I'm gonna try. If TADPAC integrates with VATSIM, I'm gonna have some little fun with him.
All right, as long as your mic keeps being stupid, you're gonna have to talk a lot slower.
Press pure press please.
What?
Or just make sure it's pressed in fully.
Well, that, but it's hard enough to understand you talking fast, and then you add the mic doing its thing, and it's like impossible. NALPO. NALPO. And DESDI. SDI. There we go. Should be that guy. We're in the Eastern Hemisphere. Okay. And I'm not going to worry about an arrival at the moment. We'll do that in the air. We'll have plenty of time for that. So activate that. Execute that. And let's look at our legs, see if we have any discons. Not that I see. Good. Okay. All right. Zero fuel weight today. What did I say it was? 495.1. 495.1. Fuel 90. Reserves 31.5. Cost index is 80. And cruise is 370. Thrust limits. We will, we're not that heavy today, so we're going to derate 1. Takeoff, we're going to do flaps 10.
You're going to do what?
Well, now who? I was just doing the first derate for the thrust.
At a hot temperature?
Plus 35. It's a bit warm, but I got lots of runway and I've got a lightly loaded aircraft by comparison.
Okay, Cubana.
Trim is, let's see here, 20 even. Wow, okay. 5.4 for the trim. All right, 154 is going to be our V2, 125, V1, 137 for rotate. Let's go ahead and set the V2 speed plus 15, 154. 169. And let's get our heading here for the departure. I think I have it saved in here. If it will come up. Come on. There we go. HE. Well, maybe I didn't. Oh, no, there it is. Okay.
Miss, what's your ETA startup?
My what?
ETA till startup?
My estimated time of arrival for startup.
Okay.
I know what you mean, but yeah. Should be very soon. Passengers, I'm just waiting on passengers to finish boarding and final checks here, so next few minutes.
Hey Moose, what'd you set your local time to?
Local time is set to, I'm showing 8:47 Zulu. So that's about 10:47 local AM.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, we're going to. Oh. Okay.
I need Tim off the airport.
Okay, I did that backwards. I have to change that. Okay. The runway heading, though, should be 219, looks like.
What runway are you picking up?
Well, I had it backwards in my head from what we did last time, so I was doing the left runway, but now I'm realizing it's 22s, so I'm going to change it to the right runway, so it's no reason to go to the other runway.
So the answer to my question is?
22 right.
Thank you.
I try to make it complicated, you know, keep you on your toes. All right, let me look at the departure then, because we're doing the different one. Well, no, see, that doesn't make any sense. If we're doing the... oh, that's a arrival. No, so that's a star. Passum. One hotel. Oh, yeah. Someone Delta. There we go. Okay, so passing one Delta is basically straight out to SH517, 3000 at or above 3000, and then we turn to 115 toward SH522 at or above 6500, and then straight on to Passam from there at or above 13,000. Fairly straightforward. Okay. It's actually probably going to be the Passam one Charlie, actually, now that I think about it, because it's going to be 22 right. Anything seriously different? No, it's pretty much identical. 117, 522. Is there any difference there? Nope. Okay. Alright, let me change those runways real quick. Departure arrival. We're going to do the... That's the one Charlie for 22 right. There we go. Execute that. Make sure the legs didn't all go.
Hey, following, just happened. Turn on the link. In the channel. I can't move it.
What's happening? What'd you say?
Ace is paying me up some, I can't move it right now.
Oh, okay, I don't know. David, let's see, Sherry Carlson, how's it going? Has been a long time. And King Poet, also been a while. Good to see you guys back here on the stream. Okay, good, that's still fine. Alright, let's go look at our V-speeds that got deleted, which are the same. And there we go, okay, good. I will update my flight plan here for them just because it says pass them on Delta. Let's change that to Charlie and file. Alright, there we go. That has been updated. Let's get our weather report here. 22, whoops.
Hotel Echo Sierra Hotel Airport Information Golf 1700 Zulu Weather Wind 176 at 9er Visibility 2 1/4 Sky clear Temperature 35 Dew point 13 QNH 1006 Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf Hotel Echo Sierra Hotel Airport Information Golf 1.
Wow, really? 2 1/4 visibility? Well, I guess so. It's kind of lame visibility today. All right, winds 176 at 9, 2 1/4 visibility, temperature 35, dew point 13, and altimeter 1006. Information Golf. Set 106. And we got 308 as the heading right now, and that looks like it concurs with our compass. Go ahead and set the flight director on. And looking at the departure here, let's see if there's a top altitude. Doesn't look like it. We just need to be at or above 13,000 by Passam. It's all at or above, so we'll set. We'll just go ahead and set 13.
Golf West Service Center, Kestrel, on the ground at LSQ, looking for IFR tours Dubai.
What if it sounds normal on the thing? It's just TeamSpeak.
I was thinking the same thing.
The lack of, well, I can't hear the response. So
We're in Egypt.
Quite difficult to get in with the password. Like I said, I can't. It's not my TeamSpeak, so I can't really help you there. If the password's not working, Encrypted could probably help you in a second, but not at the moment. So that's probably.
Yeah, you've got it fit in. You can't do a cut and paste with that password, remember?
No, the password, I cut and pasted it. It worked fine for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Golf Service Center is closing in 5 minutes.
Okay. So I'm just going to ignore him.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think what happens when people cut and paste is if you highlight and highlight one space beyond or in front, it'll take that space in the copy, and people don't often realize that. And so if they paste that in, it'll have a space in there, and then the password sees that as another keystroke and goes, nope, wrong password. So I think that's generally what happens when people are cutting and pasting, not being careful to only get the data they're needing. That'd be my guess anyway. Okay, we got a transition altitude of 9,500 feet, so I'm going to set that in my FMS here. Somewhere. There you are. 9,500. And we're going to do the legs page for that one. We're going to set this one to be the takeoff information. Sure you are.
Obviously, it seems like you fixed your problem.
Well, as of yesterday, it seems that anyway. Chili Willies, how's it going, man? I was watching your stream for a little bit yesterday. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. I hear you're going to Vegas as well. I will be there as well. See you there. And let's see here. Chris D, no, it does not sound different. It's very broken when he speaks. So, sucks to be the VATSIM controllers. All right. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see here. I think we're just waiting on the passengers to finish boarding there, and then we are ready to get out of Dodge. Let me pull up my checklist here and just make sure we're done everything we're supposed to do, because that would be good. Once my tablet loads here. 747. That's what I want. That's what I want. Well, you're famous enough for me anyway. At least when it comes to Twitch. I'm so new on Twitch. I've been streaming on YouTube for a while, but I'm trying to get into the Twitch game, and so it's like starting all over again, kind of. I mean, I'm streaming to YouTube at the same time here, but it's a little different animal I get used to. So, but good to see you, man. All right, pre-flight checks. Oxygen tested 100%. Flight instruments. So heading is 308. Altimeter 1006. Parking brake is set, and fuel control switches are cut off. And we'll look at our before start checklist here real quick. And flight deck door closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. MCP V2 is set at 169, which is 154 plus 15. Heading is 219. Altitude is set at 13,000. Takeoff speeds are 125, 137, and 154 for V1, VR, V2 respectively. CDU pre-flight is complete. Trim is going to be set once we start the engines, but it's going to be 5.4 units. Taxi takeoff briefing completed, and the beacon will come on once we're ready to actually do that. So we are ready to go, just waiting on the passengers once that finishes. Chili, are you on that Hoovia app that is part of the conference? And if so, are you on there under Chili Willy or something, or are you under your actual name?
Are you copying and pasting what he says to the YouTube stream?
You mean on his chat? I don't know how that works. So I'm just seeing them both in the restream thing. So I'm guessing one side or the other only sees one side or the other. I think I haven't figured out how to make them cross-pollinate that way. So yeah, I don't know.
Because it shows that you are saying that.
Right. You'll hear me on both, but I don't know that you'll see the Twitch chat on Steam or on YouTube and vice versa. So. Yeah,
it's on chat. It says that you are saying what he's actually saying, but it has his name on there.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, okay. So that's what it's doing. So Restream is basically copying it into chat. Yeah, so I'm not retyping that. Restream is doing that automatically. So that's good. So that way you guys can see what's happening. But yeah, that is Restream doing that so both sides see. That's cool. So you guys know what's going on. Yeah, so you just have to understand that's what's happening. I'm almost never chatting, like typing, because I'm flying. But yeah. But yeah, Chill, you should get that app. because it's a nice way to connect with people. I already found someone on my YouTube channel that's hoping to meet me. Captain Tim, who's flying with us today, is coming as well. And what's YouTube? I'm a Twitch slave. Yeah, it's this whole other world, man.
Got them parallel universes.
That's right. Oh, it sounds like our boarding is done. Wonderful. Let's close our doors and get the snot out of here. Not that way. All right. Close the door, close the door, close the door. And let's close our cargo doors. That one too. There we go. And wait, let's make sure those have closed correctly. No, you don't see Twitch chat on YouTube. Are you seeing, David, are you watching on Twitch or are you watching on YouTube?
I'm watching on YouTube.
Okay, but you're seeing the Twitch, like what Chili's saying, like what's YouTube? I'm a Twitch slave. Did you see that come up?
I'm seeing what he's saying, but then it's typing as you.
Yeah. Okay. Does it has his name after my name though, or?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Chris. So you do see the chat on YouTube from Twitch, but it shows up as me basically, and then his name after. So just got to get used to that. Yeah, we'll tell him. Chris D says hi, everybody. He wishes he could fly, but he's stuck in Minneapolis, I think, at the moment. So, Whiskey 91, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, sir. Okay, let's do this. And we're going to turn that on to transponder mode. And I'm going to switch this over to aux, because otherwise my trim won't work initially for some reason. I don't know why. All right, all our doors are closed. Let's arm them. Arm the doors, please. Flight attendants, thank you. And ground connections. Let's go ahead and get one in place to push us back, and then we'll get our APU started at the same time here. So APU is coming online. I'm going to go ahead and flick on our beacon. And we're going to tell one to get in place. Prepare for pushback and departure.
I just swallowed a 737.
Yep.
Yeah, you did. That's going to be hard to digest. Let's see, nose to the right. I do not want to stay. There we go, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Who'd you get partnered by? Okay. Is our APU up and running? Yes. Okay, APU's up and running.
Okay, who's United Arab Emirates 998?
I do not know. Is it, what kind of aircraft is it? Is that the 737 you swallowed?
I think so, yeah.
It might be Ace Flywings. All right, we're going to release the ground power and we'll release the air. And switching over to the packs for the air.
So, Moose.
Yes.
The restream is actually working on Twitch as well.
Oh, good. Okay. This goes both ways. Do I allow links on the... I don't think it will allow you to post a link on the chat. I can post it, but I don't think anyone else can.
Oh, I gave birth.
What was that?
I can post links to for YouTube.
Well, I know you can, but that's because you're... Oh, no, apparently...
No, you can post links. I just posted the Twitch link.
Okay, so on Twitch you can post links. There you go, Chili. Okay, is he disconnected yet? Departing? Okay, good. So we're going to remove the wheel chocks. And that should allow Juan to finish his thing for the push. There we go. All right, getting ready to get out of
Takes off from the
2-2 left, yeah. 2-2, no, wait. 2-2 right. all backwards. Okay.
Well, CJ.
Parking brake released. Check this out real quick here. Oh, I see what you mean by power. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I got it, Chili. Thank you. All right. And fuel pumps coming on. Whoops, not that one. There we go. 2 packs going off. And starting 3 and 4. Spooling up. And brakes off time. 9:05. Sorry, what?
I'm sending you a little tube of grease.
That was an alien language.
I'm gonna send you a tube of grease.
Thinks you said something about grease, but that's all I understood.
I think he's saying something about your cruise.
Oh, what about my cruise?
I'm gonna send you a tube of grease.
Tube of
for
grease?
That fan.
Oh, yeah, okay, you do that.
Don't be throwing stones there, Crip.
This leg is about 2.5 hours, I think. It's Sharm El Sheikh in Egypt to Dubai. There we go. We got a good start on 3 and 4. Let's start 1 and 2. Uh, 9:05 was brakes off. Brakes release.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Nope, both. Thank you. There we go. Okie dokie. Artichokey. Tim, Chris D says he's going to be in Chicago on Thursday.
Okay. I'll be heading to Vegas.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry about that, Chris.
Getting an early jump on the Vegas trip.
Actually, I'm going to fly my regular trip. From there, I'm just heading down.
Gotcha.
Got you.
I'd love to do just, as a pilot, just fly one night to a location or taking a vacation, and that's just it. I fly there on vacation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, APU coming off. We'll set our trim here. See if it moves. It moves! 5.4, right about there. Flaps coming down 10.
Where you at in the ramp, Moose?
I just backed out of my parking space. I see you to my about 10 o'clock, 10:30.
It's clear. Right, it's clear.
Maybe it's more like at 11 o'clock. Okay. Make sure the flight deck door is locked. That's gonna be off. That's fine. Fuel tank to engine. Oh, we got
Okay, you're showing us the British Airways paint for me.
Oh, okay, that's appropriate. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Okay. TCAS off. That's fine. Okay. All right, get out of the way, one. It's time to. I want to roll. That's on. That's on. We'll set RTO down here as well. Oh, we got to do our flight control check here. 2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. 2 down. 2 up. Full left. Full right. And neutral. Alright. Alright, we are now clear. Vortex checklist, anti-ice not required today. Recall is already checked, but we'll do that one more time. Nope, good. Auto brake is RTO, flight controls checked, ground equipment is clear. Flaps are down. And doors are auto, passenger signs are on, auto brakes are yep, okay, good. Brakes coming off, and we are rolling forward.
Okay, we're behind you there, Moose.
Got it. Looks like Crypto's just sitting down there in the middle of the dirt.
Both in the dirt for me.
I know it's not for you, but I'm just saying. Looks like that, it's funny.
Counts for the quality of the speaker.
Yeah. Okay. And we're moving. We're moving. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this WestWind flight to Dubai. Got a flight time today of about 2.5 hours. Once we're in the air, we should be in the air very shortly. We're probably going to be about number 2 for departure here. So at this time, make sure your seatbelts are fastened, your tray tables and seat backs in their full upright positions, and flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for takeoff at this time. Okay. Why doesn't Juan just toast her destination? Yeah, well, he tried that one time in LA. That's still one of my favorite stream moments. If you guys ever have a chance to go back and watch that video, it was a MD-11 FedEx flight to Memphis back in end of summer, I think it was. And basically Juan tried to push us all the way out to the runway. It was hilarious. Yeah, so if you have a chance to go back and check that out, it's worth a laugh. It is worth a laugh. So David, you said you were flying the same flight you did last time today. What is that?
It was in somewhere like Sana'a in Yemen to Dubai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I switched it up. I'm flying extra today.
Gotcha. What are you? What equipment are you flying?
7.6.
Got it. Just checking. That's what you were showing. I just want to make sure it was accurate. We'll go all the way down there to Gulf, and that'll take us to the end of the runway. To runaway. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so for those of you that were on Twitter, you may have seen like 5 different Twitter updates for my stream today, and that's because it kept loading in the image and the link to yesterday's video. I finally figured out how to get it to do it to the video today, so I just kept deleting them as I was trying to figure that out. So apologies if you were one of the Twitter users of me blowing up your Twitter account and then deleting all the postings. But it was one of those life learning lesson kind of deals.
Drink that.
That's true, Chris. That's true. That's another good one to watch. You go watch the end of my Cross the Pond video from the Cross the Pond event. The drifting a 747 into Chicago due to screwed up reverser on landing was one for the books as well. So there's some options. And of course, if you're always in for a good laugh, you can always go watch the infamous Albuquerque video that you'll hear Tim reference every so often. So those are my. I'm gonna start creating a list of my my some of my
Favorite moments.
favorite. I don't know if favorite is the right term. More of my my moments of shame
Bloopers.
in the simulator. Yeah, bloopers. That might be a good word for it. My thank goodness this is only a sim moment. So
There's somebody who does that already, and it's pretty pathetic.
really,
Yeah, he's setting back flight simulation about 50 years.
all right, still nobody
You
online.
said take a building for me.
What was that?
You'd rather take out a building.
Oh, nice. I do what I can. If it's in my way, I'm coming through.
It looks like take out the building that's next to you right now.
Nice.
From my view. Like a left echelon taxi aircraft.
Nice. So what is it that you're flying? Because I see you as a CRJ. I know you said you're flying something military.
F-18 Super Hornet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go from 0 to above the feet in about 10 seconds. I want to get another route. Nice.
Wait, what are you doing?
High performance golf.
Oh,
And Kestrel 100 taking runway 2 right for departure.
I should probably be on Unicom, huh?
I don't know. I don't really care. There's no one even here. It's just us.
I know, but
Yeah, I'm not seeing any traffic on VATSIM.
yeah, I'm sure there's not. I'm just gonna put it on Unicom anyway. All right, Crypto, you got the lead off. TCAS coming on. Thank you, David, for putting that up there. That's good. The Juan video.
What did you do to raise all your spoilers?
Yeah, I see that on cryptos as well. So I don't know what it is about the model matching that interprets that, because I see that more often than not on other aircraft. All right, there goes Crypto. So we will go in behind him. Strobe's coming on.
He's fast.
Well, he's a F-18, so he better be. Nice thing is I don't have to worry about too much wake turbulence from him because he's tiny. Of course, I'm seeing as a CRJ, so he's a little bit bigger as far as VATSIM's concerned than he is in reality, but still. I'm also very large. In more ways than one. Alright, there's 219 right there. Okay, there we go. Right there, okay. Landing lights coming on. Flaps 10. Spoilers are up. RTO set. Transponder on. Let's go ahead and arm LNAV VNAV. And WestWind 1990, runway 22 right is rolling. Here we go. Toga.
And Delta 217 taking the runway right at Dubai. At Sharm El Sheikh, I'm sorry.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
You're up.
You've definitely got that 2 1/4 in the Viz.
Right? Yeah. Soupy.
You'll get out of it real quick. This is just low-level stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm on the roll.
Alrighty. We are passing 3,000. Flaps 5.
I'm already at 2,000 feet.
Flaps 1.
Oh crap, caught an engine fire.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Someone call the fire department.
Well, Captain Tim down.
Passing 7,000. Love my flight plan leg doing something really goofy right now. Alrighty. Coming up on 9,500, which is transition altitude. There it is, switching to standard. 10,000 feet, landing lights off. And time for acceleration. And now direct to Passam, last leg of the star. And we're going to reset our altitude up to 37. Go ahead and engage autopilot at this point. It's that over there, and after takeoff checklist, landing gears up and off, and flaps are up, and altitude is set to standard. Take a double check at our panel here, just make sure everything looks correcto. Yes, indeedy. We're on the move.
That makes fun of it.
Yeah. traffic above us? Oh, it's probably crypto. Let's take a look at Batastic here and see where we're at. Oh, there's somebody coming into Sharm El Sheikh.
Oh, that's my left engine flying off.
Yeah. Did you get the engine fire before V1?
Yeah.
Got it.
Debating what I want to do.
Well, you could load up in like Medina and intercept.
Yeah, I could do that.
Alrighty, well, we are on the way. Hopes to be in the right view. The deserts of Arabia. And
Not the most scenic.
no, it's a lot of brown. A lot of brown.
It's interesting how you react when you get an engine fire like that. Gotta admit, the X-Plane 767 does a nice job of doing what you gotta do to control it.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that and I got the checklist.
Yeah.
And I'm a cruise.
Sure thing, Parth. In fact, that reminds me, let me turn off the, oh, it's down here. Seatbelt signs can go off for the passengers now. Okay. Settle in for the long haul. You can start looking at Dubai charts here. Did I do that last time or no? Nope. Alright, let's go get them. OMDB. Dubai. Oh, I opened them, I just didn't save them. That's what it was. Alright, so looking at the airport, first of all. That's the briefing. There we go. That's what No, you may not, Parth. Or you're not allowed in the cockpit. No pressing the fire, no pulling the fire handles. Yeah, they're actually handles, not buttons. So you would pull these to activate the fire retardant, and it would cut off fuel to the engine at the same time. Alright, so the Concourse, okay. I wonder what my default scenery Dubai looks like. No idea. Alright, well, let's look at arrivals into here. Actually, what's our weather supposed to be doing into Dubai? Let's take a look at that. Expected weather in Dubai is looking like variable at 6.
And snow.
Where do you see snow? Are you making that up?
Just making that up for you.
I was gonna say, I'm like, not according to my weather brief. Pretty sure it's gonna be warm, if anything, and yes, it is. 30-23 and QNH108, no significant weather. So, let's find out what they use for their primary runways when the winds are not a particular factor. Airport briefing. Quentin Conreal, how's it going, man? Good to have you back on the stream. Good to see you. Taxi procedure, no, I don't care about any of that. Give me the parking, no. Runways 12 left and 12 right, right-hand circuit. Does that mean 12s are the primary? Oh, here we go. When approached to runway 30 right, pilot should confirm DMEGP information, sure they're correctly identified. Staggered parallel, 3 left, with threshold approximately, okay. Well, that's not really helpful. Well, let's find out what they're using right now, because I can look at it in VATSIM and see. I am guessing they are going runway 12. That's what it looks like. Okay. So, given that, it would be preferable then for me I'm going to plan 12 left for my arrival. And so let's look at 12 left. No, it's 12 left. Okay, the outermost point there is Rarik and Ukreem. For the straight in for 12 left. And our last point on the flight plan is Desri or something like that. What was it? Desdi, yeah. Well, looks like we're coming up on cruise. Yep, settling at cruise altitude. Excellent. So let's see if there is a... Wow, that's an interesting arrival. Oh, crap. Seriously, Dubai?
all the squiggly lines.
What was that?
Said all the squiggly lines.
Yeah, really. Oh,
So I'm not going right to Dubai actually.
where are you going?
I want to get close enough and just spawn a carrier off the coast and land the carrier.
Oh, okay.
Dubai is my reference airport, so it's like a carrier and just going to go heading down a couple hundred feet off the ocean. Spawn a carrier probably not ahead of me. Go over and then land up the carrier.
Gotcha.
But right now I must do the flapping fish for some really odd reason.
What the not? Okay. Let's see. Well, that's probably going to be our best bet right there. It's goofy, but what did you decide to do there, Captain Tim?
Oh, I'm going to challenge myself.
Oh,
I'm going to fly the 727 from Minneapolis to Vegas.
oh, nice.
Ooh.
No GPS, no INS.
Yeah, good old,
VOR to VOR.
all the old school. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. Well, there's that UAE 998 is just now taken off on 22 right over at Sharm El Sheikh. I wonder who that was. Some random Joe. Actually, I could find out.
It's my spawn.
Really? Oh, it is. It's Ace Flywings. I mean, it's not your spawn. That wasn't my point, but it's Franklin Ako. However you say his last name. But he was. I remember that from yesterday. So that's Ace Flywings. So he was the 737 U8. Let's see. Speaking of this here, so that's Desdy. Yeah. Okay. Wonder how far out Desdy actually is from the aeropuerta. Let's find out. Switch over to plan mode here. And we'll step through this. Okay, it's a little ways out. It's 80. I wish you had the range rings on there, but okay. Alright, well, let's go back to map mode here. Departure arrival, okay. I know you would, Chris. I know you would. I spy crypto in front of me. About 25 miles, well, about 30 miles actually in front of me. No, I don't want. No. There we go. Okay, so if we're looking at the data to Bravo arrivals, and we're looking at what did I say? I want to do 12 left. I think I said, yeah. It's 12 left. Transition, execute. Let's look at our legs here and see what that did. Ooh. Okay, perfect. So let's go and switch over to plan mode now and step through that. Oh, perfect. Okay. Wonderful. Yep, that's what we will do. Okay. Next page. Do that and execute. Okay. So looking at that, we're supposed to be at data. We need to be at max 230 and below 10,000. And then below 8,000. Below 6,000. Max 210 at, max 210 at DB402. And then max 185 at Solis. Correcto. And then that's the last of the restrictions until Ririk. Although it says 2,000 or above. That's probably because it's on the approach for that, I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, I'll answer that in just a second there, Chris. To the best of my knowledge, anyway. Yeah, we should be at 2,000 or above at Rurik, and then 2,000 to Ukreem. And this descent starts at DB612. Okay. And what is, see, transition altitude for Dubai is 13,000 feet, so let's set that real quick. Now, next page, forecast. There we go. Okay. So we're all set up for our arrival. I'm going to change my flight plan here to reflect that so they know what I'm doing, which is the Dathobe to Bravo. Yes. File that. Okay. Good deal. I'll update. All right, so Chris, there was an update. I don't think the Windows update did anything to me because the update was back in, I think it was actually back in March, technically, or the beginning of April. And so I think that was already there. I think what happened, if anything, was something to do with my graphics card drivers. And so that was for my GTX 970. So if you don't have a 970, the drivers may not be the same. But there was a driver update that I was able to get. It wasn't something that I didn't update my drivers until after the problem. So it's possible that that fixed it. It's possible it was just a glitch and had nothing to do with any of that, and it just happened to sputter out, you know, one of those things. But it definitely caused a problem. But I didn't really, after even that day when I booted it back up and ran it before I did any of the driver updates, I didn't see a problem. So I don't know that it had to do with the driver. I updated the video drivers anyway just to be safe, but I don't really know that it actually had anything to do with that. So take that for what it is. At the end of the day, I don't know what caused it. That was a goof. I've never seen that before, where the video card literally stopped rendering, and it killed Streamlabs, or not Stream. I keep saying that. It's OBS, but it's the Streamlabs version of OBS. It killed OBS and it killed the sim, and it made the windows, like in Windows 10, like the individual windows, like unkillable. Like they weren't quite showing right. It screwed everything up. So I rebooted, I restarted, I booted the sim back up. I didn't do it with the stream, but I booted the sim back up and just let it run for a while, and it seemed to run fine. I did some stress tests on the GPU. That ran fine. Didn't have any temperature issues. The fan's working. So, yeah, I really don't know what happened. it's a mystery to me. So I just hoping it doesn't do it again, because that was really lame. But we've already gotten a lot farther than we did last time. Last time we didn't even get across the Red Sea before it took us out. So this is progress, to be sure. It's the sands of Saudi Arabia here. It's like a little oasis down there. Water in the desert. Wonder if Chili was streaming or what. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Maybe not.
I have no idea what you're talking about for no voices. I was sitting here looking at you.
What?
So I was like, where's the voice? I don't see anything.
I'm looking at something on my phone and I'm mumbling.
Oh.
Now you know how we feel when we try to listen to you talk normally.
It's score 15-0 Moose.
There you go. 15 love. And there's a lot of people. Oh, this is all FS live channels, yeah. A lot of people streaming this morning, man. Of course, it's Saturday, so that makes sense. Well, there's mine. Ba-da-bum. Aruba.
So how was the ballet?
So my favorite one, this is all like little kids doing this. So I think the oldest grade level was like an elementary, probably like a 5th or 6th grade level. The youngest ones though were like 2 years old. They were a crack up. There were 4 of them, and it was basically shove them on stage, play the music, and just watch them move around kind of with their little wands. It was not ballet by any stretch of the imagination, but it was adorable to watch. For that anyway. But some of the kids were actually quite good as you got older, as far as, being in sync and everything like that with the music. But so it was about an hour long. It was a short little program, and then well, really fun. So we're doing baptisms this Sunday. We have a up above behind our stage, we have a baptism little pool, and there's a screen that kind of comes down in front of it, and so we're opening that up. And so I was clean.
Tell me it's transparent.
It's not. There is a there is a little area of glass, so you can kind of get a better view of people. So it's not just a thing, because they're up above, they're elevated. And so that way you can see. And we put a camera on them and iMag it and everything like that. But so I go up there to fill it up, and because I didn't want to do it before the ballet thing, because we got to fill it up and turn the heater on so it can run, and that way the water will be, not just freezing cold when they do the baptisms on Sunday. Well, so I fill it almost all the way up to level, and we have a spot down in the bottom where it cracked a few years ago, and so we were able to patch it with a It was a water-resistant putty type deal that's designed for pool fixes and stuff like that. Well, apparently that has slightly come undone. I get it finally up to level, which takes a good 20 minutes, and it starts bubbling out of there. You can see it, like, peeing behind inside the wall. So I had to completely drain it. So when we're done with the flight, I have to go to Home Depot and get some more of that stuff and redo the patch so we can actually use the baptismal tomorrow. So that's fun. Nice waste of 20 minutes, but...
Just use Flex Seal.
What? Flex Seal, yeah. That's true, Chris. At least you can
I
play
was thinking
spot.
the same thing.
Yep. Hi, so-and-so here with Mighty Putty. Oh, goodness. But yeah, so it was okay. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but, hey. Part of my job.
Yep, I was going to say, there you go.
Yep.
I plan like to do the wave for some reason.
What was that?
I plan like doing the wave for some really odd reason.
Your plane likes to be in the way?
Let's do the wave.
Oh, the wave.
Up and down and up and down. it's like skipping a rock. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Nice. This, I may regret doing this, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's see, what design, editor, let's see what should we do. Good. It's going to throw it onto, that's, I'll be quiet. OMDB. I'm trying to see what my default scenery Dubai looks like compared to what it is in real life. So I'm looking at the taxi map here. I'm not completely. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. Well, actually, no. That's quite different. Wow, they moved the runway quite a lot. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, according to the airport briefing, if we are arriving on what did I say? 12 left. Then we're expecting to exit on taxiway Mike 7 Alpha or taxiway Mike 9. So what is that in the real world? Come on. Mike 7 Alpha or Mike 9. Okay, so it's those two guys there. And that is Mike 7. Okay, so it's basically that guy.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so for our scenery, it's going to be Mike 7, which is the basically the first high-speed taxiway we're going to encounter, or Mike 8 will be one of those two spots right there where we should expect to disembark, and then we can go all the way across 22 right, or sorry 12 right, down to what is for me taxiway Kilo, and actually is taxiway Kilo in the real world, so that's nice. And we will plan to head to what gate should we go to? It's going to be on the back side there. It's basically Concourse Bravo, looks like. We'll do Bravo 11. So that's the gate we're going to be going to. Bravo 11. Okay. Good deal. Coming up to HLF now. What's our time looking like? Progress. We're looking at step climb. No, I don't want step climb. Wow, I called that right on the money, didn't I? 1200 Zulu? Okay, so just about 2 hours. So yesterday I was filling out my my estimated time of departure and arrival for WestWind on the website, and so I I guessed at my time of departure. I usually just add about 30 minutes or so from when I start the stream, because that's usually about how long it'll take. And so I put down, I think it was 3, no, it would have been 4. I started at 3:30, right? I think it was like 4 o'clock on the money or something like that, or whatever I put. Anyway, based on my break release time, I was 1 minute off from that, which was, I was like, okay, well, that's cool, we're on schedule. And then when I landed, I was 1 minute early from the time I'd calculated when I would land, based on I was 1 minute early when we departed too. So I gauged it exactly right, just by guessing. And it looks like I'm guessing pretty close to right today as well, so that's kind of cool. IDK Bossy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, sir. We are flying to Dubai with significantly different scenery than what exists nowadays. Well, that's okay. The runways are vastly different too.
I am back.
Oh, did you leave? Didn't even know you were gone. I'm doing pretty well. It's been a rough week. We lost one of the young teenagers in our church. Got swept downriver last Saturday, and they found his body yesterday. He was a member of my sound team, so it's been a rough week, but I'm doing well. It's it's starting to ease a little bit. So we know where he is. We'll see him again. Minimums, welcome back, sir. Welcome back. The weather's very nice today, clear. It's a little warm. Pretty nice. Have to go fix the baptism tub when I'm done here, so we can use it tomorrow.
You going full total immersion?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole, like, if you walk into it, the water comes up, well, if you're standing in it, the water comes up to about your mid-abdomen. And then when they sit down, yeah. We dunk them. We had one guy, this was a few years ago. He's actually one of our elders now. A few years ago, though, he was getting baptized, and he was just so enthusiastic. He actually ended up pretty much baptizing himself. Like, before the pastor could dunk him, he just went down on his own. So we kind of joked it didn't really count. Baxter's not here that I've seen, not yet. He did message on the video yesterday, said he keeps missing them. So I don't know if he's got the. He needs to get on the social media stuff, either the Twitter, the Instagram, or Facebook, and so he can get the updates when I'm streaming. But yeah, I haven't seen him today. I have not seen Baxter Cat. So you're flying down to Vegas this weekend, or at least Thursday anyway, you say, huh, Tim?
Actually, I have it down Friday. Just have to finish up my work week. I'll be flying throughout the week.
No, I got that. I'm talking about you're going to Vegas already? I mean, Flight Sim Expo is not for like 2 more weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was this. You're right.
Yeah.
Duh. Hey, David, I'll be in Chicago.
All right, there we go. So yeah, so Chris, if you're still around here, Tim will be in Chicago on Thursday. He was confused as to when. Yeah. Well, 2 weeks actually, I guess.
Well, this weekend's a holiday, isn't it?
Yeah. This next weekend will be. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I've got a function all weekend at Cantini.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, this next weekend will be Memorial Day, and then there's the one more weekend, which is the 1st, 2nd of June, and then the 8th, 9th is Expo. So. Pushing buttons. Oh, people are online here. 13355, okay. And Gulf, this is WestWind 1990 checking in at 370.
WestWind 90. Good evening, you identified, you can proceed direct to Delaware.
I have no comment.
Hang on. Sorry, that was direct to what for WestWind 1990?
West 1990, proceed direct to Delaware, set 45665.
Oh, I'm not looking at my legs page, that's why I'm confused.
Delta Alpha Romeo Oscar.
Com loss is what, 600?
Delta Alpha Romeo. Oh. Copy that. Direct to Delta Alpha Romeo Oscar Romeo for WestWind 1990. What do you want us to squawk? Because right now we're just squawking 2200.
West 1990, 5665.
5665 in the box for WestWind 1990. Alright. So we got some flight coverage now. That's awesome. Let's take a
I'm
look.
having trouble.
Ooh, I get to work
This is
Minneapolis ground.
Really weird.
Ooh. What are you having? What's your problem there, Crypto?
I have a com failure.
Oh. Well, that's awesome.
Well, we could have told you that. Center, how do you read? 0 by 0.
So I had to plug in the plug into my commas, but my VPilot isn't registered.
Minimo is just about Ask This Guy. Awesome, man. You'll enjoy it. It's a good program. Chris D says he will be at O'Hare around 3 p.m. on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be there probably about 9 at night because I'll be getting back from Dublin.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Ace Flywings, how's it going, man? Okay. Was that the next one on my... I bet it is. That's probably why he's saying that. Look at my flight plan here. Yeah.
I'm at a land redo this and do a full shut down, reboot, restart back up.
Gotcha. Oh no, we haven't gotten to gas yet.
That's right, I guess try to divert into.
Yeah, whatever. Ooh. I'm unbuttoned. Kazakh Vo, Privyet Tovarish. How you doing, sir? Long time no see. Good to have you back. Injection, yeah. Yeah, I think that was happening to me a lot. I used Rex Weather for a long time back when I got Rex 4 plus Overdrive before I got Active Sky. And I remember having those problems, especially with the 747, not this one, obviously, the version before it, where you'd see the little arc on your ND just going nuts, and the thing would kind of like rock back and forth, and then it would just freak out, and you'd have to disconnect the autopilot and manually get it back on course. It was just goofy stuff like that. Yeah, thanks, Kazakh Vote. This was a gift from Captain Tim. So yeah, gotta represent when I'm flying the big 7.4. So. Alrighty. Counting down the days till Flight Sim Expo. About well, at this point, let's see, was it 2 weeks at this point, or 3 weeks technically? Next weekend. So 3 weeks from today. 3 weeks, yeah, 3 weeks from this weekend.
We still be solid and tell Alpha Service and then I'll be stopping at the airport. Yes, and do a restart and I'll be back at airport.
Okay, sounds good. Will you be able to fly online Father's Day weekend? Father's Day weekend. Okay, so here's the deal with that. We'll go over the schedule now. Father's Day weekend, I believe, and I'm going to confirm that right now. So I have Flight Sim Expo the weekend of the 8th, 9th of June. Well, 9th, it's 9th, 10th technically, but it's that Friday, Saturday, if it's what concerns you all. The following weekend is the 15th, 16th, and I believe Father's Day is the 17th, yeah. So the 15th, 16th, I'm going to be out of town as well. I'm going to be down in LA at the ZLA dinner. So I've started working for, obviously, a volunteer. It's not a paid thing. For ZLA, which is the LA ARTCC for VATSIM. And they do a group dinner every year, apparently. And that is that weekend. So I'm going to be driving down that Friday to be down there for that. There's some events they do on that Friday. We're going to be live streaming, not live streaming, sorry, that's the wrong word. We're going to be hosting Friday Night Ops for LA from that event. And so I'm hoping, I won't be streaming because I won't have my flying rig, so I'm hoping to do some ground controlling for that, potentially. I don't know if I'll be able to because of my level, but if I am, I'll be at San Diego, because that's the one I'm qualified for. Or I might be able to load up like Santa Ana or something like that, something a little smaller, if that's not staffed. So I'll let you guys know via Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff, what, if anything. What on earth was that?
What'd you say?
What is that noise? Hang on. Is that PMDG doing that? Wow, that was super weird. Okay. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it was like a going on in my headset. Once I clicked out of P3D, it went away, and then when I clicked back into P3D, it was gone. So I don't know what that was. Anyway, I wonder if that was something to do. You know, I forgot we're on. I wonder if that had something to do with the center controller. Yeah, ear rate, basically. So if I'm able to control for that, I'll let you guys know. So that way, if you guys want to do the Friday Night Ops, you can do that, and I can be with you that way. I won't be streaming it, but I will be controlling, hopefully, during that Friday night. And then we got the dinner on Saturday and some plane spotting and stuff at LAX, and then I'll be heading home because I need to be back for Sunday for church, since my other staff people are gone that day. My executive pastors left on a 5-week vacation doing a road trip with his family to the East Coast. And then my senior pastor is in Europe right now for European Leadership Forum, so he'll be back by then, but he'll be, but my executive pastor, who kind of fills in a lot of stuff, will be gone still, so I need to be around there as much as possible. So anyway, so those are the only 2 weekends though that I will not be streaming. So for Flight Sim Expo I won't be streaming because again I'm not taking my rig, and then for the Father's Day weekend I won't be streaming. For the weekends before and after that, I should be back to normal. So I was originally going to be gone at Flight Sim Con at which is the weekend after Father's Day weekend, but oh, there we go again. God, what is that? I think it's the V-Pilot. I think it's somebody on there doing that. I'm thinking. I don't know what else that would be. It was super weird. I gotta look and see if it's transmitting. I forgot to check that before I got away from it. Okay, that noise was someone translating. I think maybe it's crypto trying to make his comms work. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, no, I'm diverting because of I just picked up my camera to overhead. It's guys need to land restart comms, VPod, and together. That's how. If you could see what's going on, you see my jet squawk 76 right.
I gotcha.
So I'm squawking the correct squawk code for communication.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we have a window issue or engine failure at the moment, so I think we're okay there, minimums. I think it's something else to. Oh, how'd that happen? I didn't pull that shade down.
So that wasn't stopping the wind.
There's some weird things going on. My window shade on my co-pilot side was up. Like, I don't know how that happened. I don't remember clicking over there and doing that. That's really weird. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. That's for sure. Really weird. Really weird. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, so, okay. So that's the plan. I'll be going down to Vegas on Friday morning from here, because it's about a 6-hour drive for me to get to Vegas, so that way I can be there in the afternoon. I'm hoping to do some ground control, clearance delivery control for San Diego area that night as well. Again, I don't know until we get closer if that is going to be a reality or not, but that's what I'm hoping to be able to do. So we'll see. So yeah, on the 22nd, 23rd, we'll definitely do something fun and big. It'll be 2 weeks of hiatus at that point, so we'll do something to make that up, obviously. Ghost of Flight 401, yeah. Yeah, so that should be fun. Looking forward to Flight Sim Expo. That's going to be a lot of fun. It was tons of fun for me last year in Connecticut. Should be even better to be in Vegas. There's a lot more stuff around there, but it's just a great time of seeing other enthusiasts from the community and getting to meet some of the people that you see on YouTube and some of the people you've heard about from behind companies. I'm really glad that PMDG is going to be there this year again. They didn't make it last year. I was kind of sad that PMDG wasn't there last year, but they'll be there this year. Robert Randazzo is actually speaking, who's the founder of PMDG. But it's going to be good. I imagine their big announcement is probably going to be something related to the release of the 748, and possibly whatever their next project is would be my guess, because I saw the 748's now been out in beta a little bit. They're starting to post pictures of it on their Facebook page. So it's going to be coming down the pike here pretty quick. I wouldn't be surprised if it's released in time for Expo, or they're going to announce a release date at Expo or something. I don't know, but they're not usually ones to release a release date. So usually it's just all of a sudden, oh hey, by the way, it's out now. Like, oh. So we'll see what they do. But yeah, Flightbeam is going to be there. I have almost all their scenery. I think the only scenery I don't have by them. What is the scenery I don't have by them? There's something I don't have. Because I have their Minneapolis, their San Francisco, their Phoenix, and their Denver. Maybe it's like IAD or something. Whatever it is, it's an older one, I think, for their flight beam. Let's see what happens here. Are you going to go somewhere? There we go. Yeah, it is IAD, so I don't have their IAD scenery. I have everything else by them. Let me pull up the page here. We'll just kind of talk about who's going. There's still time to get signed up. It may be a little harder to find, I don't know how much space is left as far as hotel rooms in the Flamingo, which is where it's happening. But, I mean, it's Hotel City in Vegas, so, I mean, you can find something nearby. And rent a car, Uber, you know, whatever you got to do. Let's see. But let me tell you, it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. Tons of people going. Oops, that's what I'm wondering. That's horrifying. All right, so here's the list of the exhibitors for FS Expo as it stands right now. One Charlie Game Studios, IPAX Aerofly FS2, Aerosoft, Association of Flight Simulator Builders and Instructors, Boston Virtual ARTCC, Civil Air Patrol, Diagma Simulator Hardware, Flightbeam Studios, Flight Velocity, FlyJSim, FS Dream Team, FS Elite, FS Reborn, GoFlight, Infinite Flight. Yeah, it is. It's someone transmitting on
Station calling the center. We're just getting a lot of white noise. Nothing
Yeah.
intelligible.
Finally. Okay, good. Finally, say something. Infinite Flight, IVAO, Javiator, Jetline Systems, the JetSim, Just Flight, MIA Global Group, Milviz, Mindstar Aviation, NatCA, I think it's Canada VATSIM or something. Dude, fix your mic. Navigraph, Orbex, Pilot Edge, POSCON, which is Positive Control Network, ProSim AR, Prop Wash Simulation, Project Fly, Pilots, Quality Wings, Real Sim Gear, whatever this red bird thing is. Doesn't have a name, it's just the logo. Remix Software, Rex Simulation, Simware Kits, Sky Blue Radio, TFDI Design, VATSIM, VATSTAR, VATtastic, VATUSA, and X-Plane 11. So, tons of people going. And that's just the exhibitors. Then there's the media presences from like FlightSim.com and Flight Deck X, Helisimmer, PC Pilot, Flight Chops, Air Force Proud 95, LiveAgency.net, so yeah, so all kinds of stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's 2 days, Saturday and Sunday in the Flamingo, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Stand by. Okay. Quiet that fan down. I can only imagine how annoying that's got to be. Okay. I wonder who that is that's trying to communicate. It's awful. Awful. And Gulf Flight Service, WestWind 1990 would like to step away from the mic for about 5 minutes.
WestWind 1990, not a problem, call them back.
We'll call one back, WestWind 1990. All right, I'm going to go get myself a Mountain Dew real quick. I'll be right back. All right, guys. That's not a bathroom break. It's actually a soda break. I can go all day without going to the restroom. I've got a traveler's bladder, or camel bladder, as I like to call it. So, R Bauer 25. How's it going? WestWind for years. Oh, well, that's awesome, man. Welcome to the WestWind family. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, we've had a number of people join WestWind as a result of these videos, so it's been great. Welcome to you, sir. What hub are you stationed at? Let me call flight service here. Gulf Flight Service, WestWind 1990, we're back on mic.
What's left?
Very nice. F, is it already up for the next one? I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't heard any news out of them regarding that. I just know they're working on it. So yeah, who knows? I would expect if they are to start seeing some preview stuff. I don't remember if there is. Is there preview stuff for it on FS Dream Team's site already? I don't remember. And you're based out at Atlanta. Awesome, man. One of the guys that shows up here all the time, Al Stahlbacher, he comes on here as, shoot, what's his handle when he shows up on here? Grape One, I think it is. What? Mattress? What about a mattress?
No.
And R. Brower, 25. Thank you for subscribing, sir. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Moose Crew. I think he's the hub manager there in Atlanta, and well, that's awesome. You're a VATSIM guy too. What are you fully rated like center controller, or are you still working your way up the ranks? I just started controlling on VATSIM about a month and a half ago, so I'm doing ground control and clearance out at San Diego area for LA's ARTCC. That's cool. And that fan not running full tilt sure makes a difference in here when it comes to the weather. I'm gonna have to get like a side fan that doesn't make a lot of noise, but it can blow on me. Or take Crypto up on his tube of grease. Just got your S1. All right, so you're basically like me. I'm S1 as well, so that's awesome. We're in the same boat. Plan to fly VATSIM soon, maybe join a virtual line. What headphones recommended for ATC? All right, so when you say recommend for ATC, are you talking about recommending for interacting with ATC? I'm assuming. So these actually, I really enjoy these. These are yeah, they're the HyperX like Cloud 2, I think is what they're called, headphones. I think they're right around $70 to $90, depending on when they're on sale, whatever it is. I found them on Amazon and actually got them as a Christmas present because I tracked them down and said, this is what I want. But they are super comfortable. They've got a great sound to them. The mic works great. They're USB, which is nice because you get good quality that way. And then it also has this little fob deal right here that has your mic volume and your ear volume in it. And then this guy can disconnect from this. So the headphones actually plug into this guy with the standard. I'm going to disconnect this and you're going to see what's going to happen here. And so that disconnects and does that. So it's very clear. At first I thought I had an issue with the audio for the microphone of making it loud enough, but that was just because I had other things so loud. So that was actually more of an issue for me. So. But I figured that out. So yeah, no, the audio quality is fantastic. They were recommended. In fact, I've noticed a number of other streamers using this mic. In fact, Chili Willies, who was on here earlier, who streams on Twitch, I think he's got the same headset. I think I saw him wearing the other day in his stream. I've seen a number of other people using the same. They got a very distinct look, so you can tell when people are wearing them. They got the HyperX logo on the side. So it's definitely a good headset. I think I had seen them from somebody else on stream at one point using them. And so I kind of did some research and checked them out and ended up getting them myself. But they're super comfortable. That's what I really like about them. For years, I was using, see if I have them in here still. In my drawer, oh fun. Yeah, this is what I was using when I first started streaming. So check this out. This is old school too. This is a Microsoft headset. You see the ear cuffs are just destroyed just from years of use. This actually was a really good headset. I mean, it was clear. The mic was nice and loud. It was USB as well, and it had the same kind of little dongle thing for volume. And the one thing I like about this one better than the Cloud X is this one had this mute button right here, and this red light would come on when you were in mute mode. So you could easily mute the mic just by clicking a button. Really nice and easy. This one has a mute as well on it, but it's a little side toggle switch, and it's a little more cumbersome to kind of get at quickly. Now, that can be good and bad because it was a lot easier to accidentally hit this than it is to accidentally hit that. But at the end of the day, I think I would prefer that mute button. I don't have to use it very often. It's really only needed if I'm going to suddenly realize I need a cough or something like that. I'm not familiar with the Cloud Stinger, so I don't know how that would compare. Is that just their newer model, or I don't remember seeing that when I was looking, so it may have come out since I bought mine. I don't know. What's John Fly doing? Oh, he's actually... That's what he means by in real life. Train ride. Interesting. Where that is. South something station. Let's find out where he's going. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the difference between the Cloud Stinger and the Cloud 2 is. I'll look it up here in a second and see if I can tell. But off the top of my head, I don't know. Oh, we're on the move. South Jordan. Where is he?
Moose, what?
Yes, Crypto?
Moose, Waypoint Gas is what airport?
Waypoint Gas? I don't know. I just overflew it a little bit ago. Let me find out. Stand by.
OEGS. Guessing.
Found it.
That would be it. I just deliver so I gotta reach myself at the airport and then take off from there. I didn't intercept you after wing.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to find it on this chart. I don't see it. Why it would be not on the world high, maybe it's on the world low. Oh, there it is. Qasim Prince Naif bin Abdullah Airport. Interesting. Qasim. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Oh, okay, cheaper. Are they? Is it a USB or is it a? Keep looking over here, or is it a phono plug, like a stereo plug? Who's that guy? Secret member of ZZ Top. Okay. We don't do this post right now. The only thing sure is that we'll release it somewhere in 2018. We'll show it in public at the Flight Sim Expo in Las Vegas, but this time we're not prepared to disclose the precise release date. Oh, okay. All right, Sanjuli Sensei, see ya. Hi and bye. Gotcha. So they're going to show it off a little bit, but it's not quite ready for release, and who knows if it will be ready for release in that time. So, okay. Good to know. Kind of curious to see what FX package is going to be working on next. Now that Chase Plane's pretty much operational and a lot of their other stuff is good to go. Got about an hour and a half to go in the flight, according to my Navi computer. .11:54 is our arrival time at this point. Let's see if we can stick to that. Oh yeah, so the Cloud Stinger, I was going to look at that and just see what that was. I knew I was doing something.
ML5 is beat down.
Oh, that's sad.
It's okay, I already have 2 aircraft stationed in Dubai. I really didn't have to fly today. Even if it was for 2 hours or so.
Yeah, it looks like the Cloud Stinger looks more like a gamer headset versus an aviation headset, which makes sense. They're appealing to that gamer crowd. That's kind of why I like these. They looked more aviation than they did straight, you know, gamer. Not that.
They weigh about 1,000 pounds.
Well, you're talking about the real, you know, like these guys versus the...
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're nice.
I get the same ones you do, so.
I know you do.
Sorry, I had to drop off free because I had to work ground.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did I miss anything?
Not really. I was talking about Flight Sim Expo a little bit, who was going to be there, and as far as like exhibitors, Chris was trying to
Looks
figure
like
out.
a really good lineup.
It does. Looks like a really good lineup. Chris was trying to figure out if O'Hare was possibly going to be released before at Expo. It sounds like FS Dream Team is going to showcase it, but they can't. They don't think it's necessarily going to be for release yet. Brake pressure is steaming. What? No. Let's look at fuel. That's what I want to do here. Double check my fuel numbers here. Make sure everything looks okie dokie. Yep, we're in balance. 55.8 thousand pounds of fuel remaining. We're expected to have 37.3 upon landing. That gives us a good amount before we hit our reserves.
I'm just leveling off on the chef departure out of Minneapolis.
Nice. I'm assuming the Shep is
Control
not
with how it was.
assuming it's not an RNAV departure.
Nah, it's a. It's Land Alpha.
Nice. What were you saying about the controller?
He thought it was cool to see a red tail.
Nice. Yeah, this isn't a brake temperature indicator. This is a brake pressure indicator. So, and since the brakes aren't, the wheels are up at the moment, there is no really brake pressure at the moment. So that's why that's down there. That's normal.
Yeah, because you'd be carrying hot brakes otherwise.
Right. Yeah. Now with the gear out, to see the brake pressure down to 0, that would be a problem. But once the gear comes out, that number will go up back into normal levels. Yeah, Chris, we'll be getting that. We've got the San Francisco one kind of coming out here pretty soon. I got to work on that this afternoon after fixing the baptismal thing, so we'll get that video up, and then we'll get the Vegas video, and I'll do another one. I'll do an LA one for the trip down to LA for the ZLA dinner. So we'll have a few of those coming in the next few weeks. That sucks, Encrypted.
Yeah, it sucks.
What happened to Encrypt?
His flight sim was being dumb. I'm not sure exactly in what way, but it's not
We're gonna have a
cooperating.
telethon for him.
It wanted to do its shit in the controls and as such.
Gotcha.
So instead of me spending time of waiting probably about 20 minutes just to restart the flight sim and then hop into an aircraft that just that's to be cold started anyway. I'm just gonna say I already have two 777s in Dubai already, so
Yeah.
a little bit of flight time in the F-18 it wasn't bad at all. At least got one landing in.
Thought you were going for a carrier trap.
Yeah, I was till my comms started being dumb. Once my comms stopped being dumb, like that's when it crashed on me when I was trying to do everything I could to the sound of the breathing moose.
What was that?
Said the sound of the breathing moose.
Of the breathe moose?
Hearing you,
sure beats
listening to
this.
you breathe.
Oh, okay.
Sure beats the squealing crypto.
Well, you know, he is, when he talks, his voice is encrypted, so there you go.
More like encryptold.
Well.
I have a weird issue with my new tower though. This is maybe everyone here can give me a hand with that.
What's happening?
So I have it in BIOS mode, so I can get into the BIOS of it.
Mm-hmm.
But my keyboard won't register my keyboard as a keyboard. It just kind of doesn't do anything.
Do you have your, is your keyboard plugged into on the back of your tower on the motherboard?
It's not the old school keyboard though. It's one of the newer USBs.
Well, no, they're all USBs nowadays. But a lot of those ports on the USB ports, the very top two, as you're looking at the tower, are designated for the mouse and keyboard. If you're not plugged into one of those for your keyboard, the BIOS may not know there's a keyboard plugged in. So make sure your keyboard is actually plugged into one of those top two USB ports of that thing going up the top of your motherboard. It should be at the very top. Make sure you're in one of those, and then boot your computer up and see if that does it. What kind of keyboard is it?
It's the brand new Logitech Corsair K95.
Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine that'd be a problem. So, yeah, I would say try. Are you plugged into one of those top two ports?
No, I have it, and I tried in the port top of the computer. So I'll
Yeah, move it to the back, at least to do the BIOS stuff. Once you're out of the BIOS, you can plug it in wherever you want. But the BIOS is only going to be reading certain things at that point, and so I think that's where you might have your problem.
Yeah, because I'm trying to put Windows 10 on that tower into a solid state.
Gotcha.
Two other hard drives, which I need to get another SATA cable for the other two hard drives.
Yeah, Chris, we'll miss having you on here. Looking forward to having you back soon. Did I turn data on? What is this? Oh, JBL. Why is it green? Oh, that's the VOR, okay. Tuned it up. Yeah, that makes sense, okay. Okay. coming up into the Persian Gulf, I'm assuming,
See that or Lake Michigan?
huh? If it's Lake Michigan, our navigation is way off. Yeah, we're going to come out into the Gulf here, and then we're going to run down the center of it, and the next land we will cross will be into the Emirates and into Dubai.
You got add-on scenery for the Dubai, or you run basic?
I'm running basic, which is quite different, I'm discovering, from what it is now. So I just pulled up the current through Airport Design Editor to see what it actually looks like and comparing it. So I kind of know where to go versus what I see on my charts.
Yeah, I was surprised. I flew the route morning, and it looked pretty good in X-Plane, actually.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd imagine it wouldn't be too bad in P3D if they had actually remodeled the airports as opposed to just porting them in from what they were in 2006.
Yeah, things to do when you get up at 5 in the morning.
I guess.
Alright, well, I restarted it and tried it, and nothing worked.
For the keyboard, you mean?
Yeah.
Do a Google search on that keyboard and using the BIOS, see if there's something you're supposed to do with that.
I think it's just because it's an older motherboard and all that.
Yeah, well, how old of a motherboard though?
It's probably a little bit older than my laptop. It's a MSI Big Bang. That's what it is.
I thought you were building this tower like now. Like, why would you have an old motherboard in there?
Well, the tower is a custom-built tower that I bought for a friend.
So just the tower is new. The components are all old?
Well, everything's new to me.
Well, yeah.
It's in a landline tower, so.
Okay. Well, tower means nothing if it's the guts that count. I figured you were building a new computer.
No, I wish I could afford that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be an issue then. You might just go get yourself just for doing the BIOS, just get yourself a really cheap $10 Logitech keyboard at your local electronics store just for configuring the BIOS, and then get your keyboard hooked up to it afterwards. That's what I would do.
Russell 1990 from Starray 126.75. Have a good landing.
Over to center on 126.75. Thanks so much for the help. We'll see you next time. WestWind 1990. Center WestWind 1990 is with you at 370.
Okay, 1990. Hello, Boeing Control. Continue flight.
Copy that, WestWind 1990. Towards the phone. Yeah, Christy, that was pretty good. Right. Let's see if there still looks like they're landing. Uh-oh. Did they change runway directions on me? They might have. Center, WestWind 1990, what direction are they landing in Dubai right now?
We're on 1990. It's runway 30 left and over.
Got it. Thank you so much, WestWind 1990. Okay, so our entire arrival plan is wrong, so we're going to have to deal with that because they're coming in on 3s now, apparently. So go figure. Okay. So we'll probably use the same arrival, but with the different data. 2 Charlie or 3 Delta. Let's see what those look like. Now let's do the... Which one is that? That's a 2 Charlie. Yeah, we're going to change that to be the 2 Charlie. Let's change that on our flight plan here. So that will be then 30.
Whiskey was Alpha 1990. Sorry, I got confused with it. What's your call sign again?
Oh. We're WestWind 1990.
Whiskey Roger. Thank you.
No problem, Center. We're going to plan for the Data 2 Charlie into Dubai since they're landing on 3 zeros.
I'll do that.
Alright, so 2 Charlie. Yeah, I don't care. I'm changing the runway. So it's going to be 30 right. Isn't it? Okay. And that is the transition point. Execute that. Look at our legs page here. And execute that. Okay. Progress page now, 11:59 for arrival, 35.7 on the fuel, still fine. Good to go. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Minor little change. Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's look at the approach then for 30 left. Or right, rather. And so, looks like 3,000 feet is going to be our final approach altitude there. Missed approach is climb direct to DB75, then on track 314, DB756 at 4,000, then turn left on track 224 to Egnot and hold at 4,000. So it's going to be straight out and then 314. So, and DB755 is like right at the end of the runway. So basically, right at the end of the runway, we're going to turn to 314 to 756 and climb to 4,000. Transition altitude is 13,000. We already have that set. MSA for the area looks like we're looking at for where we're going to be at on the northeast side of the field, 2,400 feet. And then for the arrival in, it'll be 3,000 feet MSA for the arrival. 3,800 on the missed approach side. Localizers 110.9, identified by India Delta Bravo Romeo. And, whoops, not that. And airport elevation at the runway is about 32 feet, so we're basically sea level. Let's go ahead and take a look at the star now, since it's a new 3 Charlie, or 2 Charlie rather. So we're going to come in on data just like before. We're going to cross data at or below 12,000 with a max of 230 knots. Let's just make sure that is showing correctly on our legs page here. Let's see. A lot of, oh, there it is. Data up 230, 1200, 12,000 below. And then MEPQ 230 and below 11,000. Got that. At DB 531, we're going to be at or above 8,000. And I'm going to change that to an at 8,000 just for the sake of descent planning. And then we have at or above 7,000 at Petid. I'll do the same thing there, 7,000. Let's make those hard altitudes. Then we have at or below 6,000 at DB 530 and a max of 210 knots. And we've got that in there. Then not till DB 508 do we have to be down to 185. There we go. At DB 507, we're going to turn to 210 degrees toward DB 506, and then turn 300 degrees toward DB 504 and Yule Dot, and that'll be our final position on the star, and then we entered the approach. And there's our 3,000 at or above. DB 759, I think, is the final approach fix. Confirm that right now. Yep. And 3,000, and then we start down the glide slope towards 30 right. And that's for the missed approach. We're good to go. All right. And we'll be parking at Bravo 11. Excellent. Top of descent's on the screen now. We are looking at top of descent at about 125 nautical miles, something like that. Let me get the, do we have anything for the ATIS? Yeah, we do. 131.7 for the ATIS. Let's go ahead and get our ATIS real quick.
Departure runway 30 right. Wind 260 degrees 9 knots. Cal OK. Temperature 30 degrees 23. Fueling H1008. No 6. Device A2C has copied information. Sierra. This is Dubai International Airport. Information. Sierra, S-time 1900, expect ILS approach, arrival runway 30 left, departure runway 30 right, wind 260 degrees 9 knots, Cal OK, temperature 302.23, fueling H1008, no 6, device A2C have you copied information, Sierra.
Oh, Dubai, you're killing me. Okay, so we're going to be going, expected arrival runway is 30 left, not 30 right. So, we're changing it again. Nice thing is, pretty much all those points are very similar as far as their restrictions go. It's just going to be flipped opposite. So we're going to change that again. That means it's going to be 3 Delta. And 30 left. Hold on and execute. Back to legs. Oops, there we go. Alright, I'm just going to run through this real quick. So this is the same. And then at DB, that's the same too. It's 527 will be 230 at 8 above. I'm going to make that one the 8,000. Slash 8,000. And then 6 below at 528, 210 knots. 185 at DB 524. Correct. And we'll dot at 2,000 because we're on the other side of the runway. So yeah, okay. Okay. So that's that. 30 left now. So Modus is our final approach. Oh, it's a really steep glide slope, is it? Seems odd. Modus is our final approach picks. ILS is 111.3, and it's India Delta Bravo Whiskey is the identifier. Missed approach is going to be climb direct to DB 707, then on track 284 to egg knot, hold at 3,000. So a little simpler on the missed approach. Basically, we're going to go to the end of other runway and then turn to 284, climb to 3. MSAs are all the same. Decision height is 260 barrow. So we're in barrow. So we'll set 260 for decision. It's 3 Delta now, right? And center, WestWind 1990. We just got the ATIS Information Sierra for Dubai and found their landing runway 30 left. And so we had to change our arrival slightly to the Datub 3 Delta, just FYI.
Roger that.
Briangren, how's it going, man? Uncle in town from New Jersey. All right, well, that's cool. Long way away. How's it feel to be done with all the AP tests? It's got to be a good feeling. All right, top of descent now, 80 miles on the dot. We're going to go ahead and set auto brakes to 2. Oh, we should probably execute that. And let's check our progress here. And
WestWind 1990. When ready to maintain Hotel 250, level flying on.
all right, yeah, we're showing top of descent in just under 80 nautical miles. You want us to go down to 250 now, or just whenever we're ready?
Just 250 level flying on.
All right, we'll go down to 250, WestWind 990. All right, gonna drop us now. All right. Okay, heading on down. Looking at about 50 minutes or so till arrival in Dubai. So, Captain Tim, whereabouts are you on your flight path?
I'm at flight level below, just about ready to cross into Denver airspace.
Oh, nice. Now, speaking of which, when I was getting off last night, right at the beginning of Friday Night Ops, really, you know, Oakland and LA Center were online, and pretty much almost the entire western half of the United States was online, including into the east a little bit. There was a good amount of VATSIM on last night. It's kind of sad I had to take off early.
Turkish 761. Identified, continue the course hold. Direct torso on 761. Kelsey, hey, how's it going? Made it just in time for the landing phase. Trying to blast that off on social media, see if we get some more people for the landing here.
You're gonna have a gap of airspace and no contact in between the center and your approach center.
I'm gonna have a what?
Gap of quietness
Oh.
for center.
A gap of quietness. Sounds funny. That's okay, Kelsey. Glad you were able to be out with friends. That's always fun.
Gulf's FSS is back up.
Yeah, they've been up for a while, actually.
WestWind 1990, Northwest Gold, 33.55.
Sorry, repeat that for WestWind 1990?
WestWind 1990, Gold, 133.55.
Oh. Over to 133.55 for WestWind 1990. Thanks for the help. We'll see you.
See you.
Gulf Flight Service, WestWind 1990s with you at 250.
WestWind 1990, Go Control, descent flight level 150, expectation.
Down to 150 for WestWind 1990. Okay. I did not watch the Royal Welding, Kelsey. I was, yeah, it's kind of interesting, but at the same time, I wanted to fly. I certainly wasn't going to watch it live because that was going to be quite a bit earlier than I wanted to get up.
I saw it.
What time was it live?
Hey, Kelsey, how you doing? Yeah, it's like 6 o'clock my time, 5
Yeah.
o'clock my time.
Yeah, so that would have been like 3 o'clock my time. No, thank you.
You just be getting in from the bars.
Yeah. All right, we show 111.30 already tuned in here by the computer, so that's good. We are below our profile, so we won't have any problem with that, because they're just sending us a bit earlier than the computer thinks we need to. That's fine. I think transition altitude was 13,000, I think. Yeah. And 1008 was the altimeter for Dubai. Let's go ahead and get that queued up here. Yeah, we're out of direct control, but we're under FSS. Etihad 5 leaving us here, going to Munich. I wonder if I can see him. Or if he's too far away. He's probably above us. Oh, that might be him there. Yeah, that is him. Etihad 5.
Well, control, good afternoon, with you. How much 242 control for afternoon? Flight time level 250. Flight time level 250, with 242.
Expected to have 37.4. We got 43.8 now. The calculation. Alright, so our VREF is going to be 140 knots with flaps 30. Winds currently in Dubai are showing 260 at 9. Temperature 30, dew point 23, altimeter 1008, no significant weather, landing 30 left. So far descent recall has been checked. I'll recall it again. Yep. And actually we didn't get our FMC error this time, so that worked by doing the FMC load up before the thing spooled up all the way, so maybe that's the key to do that. Auto brake is set to 2, landing data is confirmed, VREF is 140 at flaps 30, and minimums are set at 260 barrel, and approach briefing is complete. Descent checklist complete. Holding at 150, once we go below 13, we'll switch to standard. Flight Simmer 101, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Just in time for the approach and landing into Dubai.
330 with 2. And 214, see directly later. Lima, Oscar, Tango, Alpha, Victor. Future for later, with 350.
Folks, we're making our approach into Dubai at this time, so we've gone ahead and turned the seatbelt sign on. Please return your seats, fasten your seatbelts, ensure your tray tables and seat backs are in full upright positions. Stow any luggage back in the overhead bins or in the under seat in front of you. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for landing at this time.
From 1990, you click descent at your own discretion now. Dubai approaches system offline. You can expect to remain 30 left for arrival. Once you're established on final call, Dubai Tower will be on 118.75.
Alright, descent is at our discretion for the arrival into Dubai. Expect runway 30 left And we'll call tower on 118.75 once we're established on final. Thanks for your help. We'll see you. WestWind 990.
WestWind 1990, back to work for Boeing at the
Alright, so we'll switch to Unicom, I guess. And we'll queue up tower, which is 118.7. Oh, 7.5 rather. Alright, so descent at our discretion. Let's bring up the arrival chart here. We're en route to DESD right now. And we've got a number of at or belows. But we need to be at or above 8,000 as our next one down. So we're going to go ahead and set 8,000 here in the box. And we'll let VNav do its thing. I'm just going to hit landing lights on. I'm going to take the turn off lights on as well.
Well, Denver Center just logged off.
Oh, right before you got there or right after you got there?
Right after I got there.
How convenient.
Yeah, I think I know why people don't see on the 727. This is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's far beyond what normal YouTube streamers can handle.
I'll bet. Roger.
PR navigation and an instrument, a flight engineer's panel. Go
yeah,
ahead.
Exactly. A lot of stuff to keep in mind. Roger, yeah, it's not really clouds today. It's just a haze, and so that's what you're looking at. It's ocean below us, and it's just hazy. So visibility is not really the greatest, but mostly it's haze more than anything else. So that's what you're seeing. It's not really clouds. Okay, getting there. Heading on down. Still no sign of land in front of us. We got a little bit of land off our left side. Oh, I see a little bit of land off our right side as well. An island over there. Another island. Alright, heading to our initial point of the star. Look at that fun arrival. Alright, we're below 13,000, so we're switching over to standard. I was switching over from standard, rather, to 1008, the QNH. And, yeah, Kelsey, no, I answered that already. I did not watch the royal wedding this morning, no. I saw some of the coverage that was, they were actually playing it like it was live again, like it was like at the 30-minute countdown point, but I didn't stay to watch it. So I had to get ready to fly. So today's your birthday, Kramer? Awesome, man. Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, Kramer.
So how old are you today, Kramer? And there's the Emirates. Land ho. $13, all right, well, congratulations, you're officially a teenager now. Well done. Drag required, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get a fan or something. It's getting warm with that thing not running up to full speed.
But your overhead is dying?
Well, no, it's just if I don't want it squeaking like crazy, it has to run at its lowest speed. And its high speed, it's doing that constantly, and I can't hear it because of the headphones, but because there's also no computer-generated noise on the thing, that's all you guys are hearing because of that. So, in the
Wait, I got a fix for that.
oh yeah,
Yeah, just fly the MD-80 or the DC-9 and everybody else is part of the sim.
that's true because fly something old that squeaks.
Well, old that isn't Boeing.
Yeah. All right. We're dipping below our 11,000 mark now as we head to DB531. We got to be at or above 8,000 for that one, which I think I set in here to be at 8,000. Although maybe I didn't because no, I did. No, sorry, 527. I've set it for at 8,000. We are at or above 8,000 for 531 as well. And 230 knots, which we are currently maintaining. I see Dubai. That's good. We've got the little created island stuff out here out in the Gulf. The little palm tree looking area out there. I think that's the is it the Burj Khalifa or whatever that thing is called?
Yeah, the tall building.
Yeah, I think it's that guy. I can't remember if it's there or over here. But
I don't know if it was built when FSX came out, was it?
I don't know either. So maybe it's not the Burj Khalifa. Maybe it's the other thing. There's that weird-looking sail building that I think is different. I don't know. It's hard to tell from this distance. There's something tall and pointy over there.
Yeah, the Palm Tree Island is further north in your track, or off to your right in
Yeah,
your track.
yeah, and I can see that. So I don't, and that may be part of some fixed stuff that FSX, Vector and what do you call it, Orbex Global have been able to fix because that's more recent. So.
No, it was in X-Plane.
Well, X-Plane, but X-Plane's also newer. Because I don't know that palm tree was around when FSX came out originally, but it's there now for me, and I don't have add-on scenery, so aside from Orbex Global and Vector, so I'm guessing it's probably a put-in from that would be my guess. My guess. Alright, making our turn toward 527 now. Oh, and we got Dubai visual of the airport. It just popped in. Awesome. And all of control went offline. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We all just said sayonara. Okay, well, we're on our own now. Who else is in here? Is there anybody else around here that I need to be wary of? Yeah, a little bit. He's leaving. Okay. I'll make a call on here. What is this? The turned off on me. Download 3 Delta. Zero left. Yeah. There's the palm tree land over there. Yeah, see there's that big sail building. That must not be Burj Khalifa. I don't know what, I gotta look it up again what Burj Khalifa is. So I think that's different.
It's the M in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That's shaped like an airfoil too. It's really a nice building.
Oh yeah? I'll look it up real quick what the Burj Khalifa looks like. Oh, good.
I got my new ID card from the airline. I looked something out of some angry dude.
Okay.
Grumpy old men.
There you go. I'll send you a fish. Okay, Burj Khalifa, yeah, it's like the big kind of spired straight up. So yeah, the sail building is something else. I don't know what that is, but and I don't think, looking at the skyline here, I wouldn't expect it to be here because it wasn't built on. No, I don't see it. So.
Well, I hope your family's doing well.
Yeah, they are at the moment, so that's good. Parents got back from Europe safely, and so they're readjusting to life not on vacation, which they're retired, so it's really just from one vacation to the next, I guess, in a sense. But more of a normal kind of thing. Sister's doing good. Her
Yeah,
husband, so yeah. Things are well. What's your family situation like, Tim? You got anybody around you?
I've got a 77-year-old sister about 2.5 miles from me who is slightly dementia. This
Yeah.
makes life interesting.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dementia's the sucky one. Oh, gotta get
Well,
down.
when you're dealing with me, it helps.
All right. Whoa. I got someone doing weird aerobatics near me in the airspace. Who's this guy? Oh, okay, never mind. He's A380, 747 taking off going to Sydney. Must have done a circle departure thing. Oops. Alright. He's up, no factor.
Then I got a sister and nephew living in Michigan, by the way.
Oh, okay. They doing well?
Last I heard. Yeah, we kind of opted on the no news is good news.
Yeah. Yeah, generally that's a safe bet, too. This is a long, meandering downwind departure arrival.
You'd always cut it short.
I could, there's no traffic.
Yeah, do the imitation of a brick and drop like a stone and turn and intercept
Yeah.
the localizer flight inbound.
There you go. Might as well. We're actually, I mean, we're well off the. Oh, there's that UDOT point anyway. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Or you could just fly onto Tehran.
Yeah. Jump up a few notches here.
Yeah, I got some drama here. I forgot my fuel log.
Whoops. Set flaps 1.
You didn't go X-plane, did you?
No, not yet. I think at some point I'd still like to get it, tinker with it a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it, especially if you get the 727,
Gotcha.
because I can talk you through that one.
Nice. Yeah, that might be my next sim purchase here, just to start playing with that a little bit.
Yeah, I do like aircraft on here better, I think, than other than the PMDG and the 717.
Right.
I wonder what PMDG is going to announce. They said some big project announcement.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're going to do anything more, because I know they did. They kind of dipped their toe in the water in X-plane with the DC-6, and then the 747-8 they started putting pictures on their Facebook for. So I know that's going to be coming here pretty quick. And I heard rumor.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be some new project, so hopefully
Yeah.
like something like the
I would
7576. I would love to see.
I would hope so. That would be fantastically awesome. I know there was a rumor that they were going to be doing the 737 MAX, but I would think that wouldn't be so much of a new thing as much as just a kind of a reporting of the NGX. So
Yeah, it's a big leap there.
yeah, I know, right? So we'll see.
It's not the type of leap that's going to make my wallet out of my pants pocket.
Yeah. No, definitely not. And
A
flaps 5.
757 I'd be in line for.
Oh yeah, I'd buy a 77 from PMDG today. Or a 6. I'd do either one of those, 767 or 757.
You do one, you got the other one.
Yeah. Who is this guy and what are they doing? OMDB traffic on final right 0 left. Someone who's probably not paying. Are you gonna cut right in front of me? Where is this guy? He is. This little numbnut is gonna cut right in front of me. Where is he? I don't see him. There he is. That little turd. He's probably not on the... 737. Maybe I'll get lucky he's going in on the right runway. He's
It's not the one I spawned, was it?
No.
That actually looked pretty good as a graphic.
Which did?
Yeah, when I had the 77 inside me with
Oh.
the tail sticking out. Both in Delta paint. I was like, oh, that's cool.
I think he's landing on the other runway. I think we're okay. He's not saying anything on Unicom though, so that's not helpful.
Well, you could say something.
Oh, you know why? I'm not posting on Unicom. I'm on the wrong. I thought I was on. Shoot. I was on 132.8 instead of 122.8.
Yeah, there's a little difference there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to share cockpit just to keep you shaped.
Let's see what. I'm pretty. He's off to the other runway anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna go flaps 20, gear down. And we'll go ahead, taxi light on, since we have no clearance to speak of. And we will go to manual mode. My aircraft.
So flying to the FNL last night, actually, the ILS was way off.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, let me up for a taxiway.
Ha! That's funny.
So I kicked in the mail, jerked it right, and then a little bit of a sideways landing. A little bit of a, had to skid it a little bit to make it land right.
You flying Air Canada?
No, Southwest.
So this is cool. We're gonna come in. We're doing this kind of like San Francisco parallel ops with this guy.
Yeah, actually, if you read the arrival notes, they mention that. A little late now, but...
Yeah.
What, the ILS is off?
No, the parallel arrivals into Dubai. You got the, this is for crypto, that, add-on where it updates all of your frequencies and alignments and everything.
Vectors?
No, the it's
that
like
what it's called?
it's like FS Aero Data, I think is the name of it.
No, I do not have that.
Should go get
Oh,
that.
okay. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. I just like having to not have to verify all my ILS frequencies anymore.
Heard that.
That was a pain in the butt.
Make sure you don't fixate on your traffic.
No, I'm not. I'm not even watching him. I've got him in my sights, but he's okay.
I've had first officers do that, drive me nuts.
Gotta keep him in sight. Well, yeah, I've got peripheral vision.
Nice stable approach.
Thank you. And we're down. Doing that nonsense here, honestly. Alright, move down, disengage the auto brake there. I said disengage the auto brake, don't stop on the runway. Jerk.
Sometimes if you hit your toe brakes, it'll disengage.
That's what I did, but it apparently didn't disengage. I thought I heard it disengage. I thought I heard it click off, but it kept breaking me apparently, so that was all for naught. Oh well. Taxi here trying to run over this guy.
Yeah, I actually powered back from the gate at Minneapolis.
Oh, nice.
Controller was like, "You want to do what?"
Yeah. All right, we're down at 11:54. How do you even do that? The thing is up here. Now it's doing it. Oh, yeah, there's some errant keystroke thing going on with that. At least didn't do that on the landing. Alright. Landing lights off, flaps coming up. And spoilers are up already, good, okay. Now we're going to, what did I say, Bravo 11. Next. Bravo 11.
You know, when the computer's cooperating, you fly a really nice flight.
Thank you. It's that key of cooperation with the computer.
Yeah, Los Angeles Center just came online.
Oh, nice. I wonder who's controlling over there. I'm gonna go find
Nicholas Williams, Reed.
Oh, he's good. I was flying under him the other day. He does a good job.
That's good.
He knows his stuff.
Let's see if he can handle somebody who doesn't have
Yeah, right.
RDAF.
Okay. Taxi light off in the alley. Turn our strobes off. By the way. There is our gate. Guy's going to his gate. Thankfully, he's not saying, hey, he's actually standing on his ladder today when we're flying the 747. You're finally appropriate. About dang time. Instead of standing on the ladder when I'm flying a CRJ and on the ground when I'm flying the 47. Because that makes sense. Seriously, dude? Good grief. Am I really... Where's the line? Well behind me. I'm almost out of the box. What kind of directional... Is the jetway even going to link up? It should. Yeah, okay. Kill it actually, and I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, it doesn't think I've made it yet because he's still holding his little things on it.
He's holding his little thing.
The things. There we go.
The batons?
Yes. You know, the thingy.
Sorry, I was off the visual for a second. I was trying to figure out what you were doing.
I know. Alright, let's shut down the... well, actually, before I shut down, I'm going to call for the jetway plugs here. So we'll set the wheel chocks. Dual jetway plugs request, and get that connected in a second here. I'll turn off the seatbelt sign in the meantime. Excuse me.
Nice hat, by the way.
Thank you. There we go. Jetway plugs are connected. Get external power clicked over. And now we can chop the engines. There we go. And next, operate jetways. And request deboarding. And we'll go over here to our doors. Disarm the doors. Open our cargo hatches first here. And once we verify the jetway is connected, it's coming in right now. There we go. And we can open that.
Don't forget your times.
Yes, oh, thank you. So it's 11:59 because there was a little bit of waiting there, so 11:59. All right, well that's good. We're right on schedule. I expected to arrive at 12:00, so we're say a minute early. That's nice. Look at that. They're going to start deboarding us. We'll turn our beacons off now. Leave the nav lights on. Turn off lights can come off. And fuel pumps can all come off.
LA Center just went away.
Oh, that was quick. That's a little odd.
They must have saw me coming.
They probably did. Oh, there's that Captain Tim guy. Don't let him in here.
In a 727, what doing?
Yeah, right. All right, guys. Well, welcome to Dubai. It's a nice little 2.5-hour flight or so. And almost had ATC into Dubai. They got off right before I got here, so kind of pulling a end around. Of course, they had an event that ended a little while before we got here, so that makes some sense. So they're going to offload us.
Yeah, and a heck of a time change, too.
Yeah, no, that's true, too. So, but all's well that ends well. So, good flight, good landing. Thanks for coming along, guys. We will see you next week. Next week is Memorial Day weekend, I believe. Let me just check my calendar here real quick and see, make sure there's nothing weird and wacky that's going to interfere with that I know of now. The guy that passed away, they found his body yesterday, so there's going to be a funeral, I'm sure, coming down the pike. I don't know when that's going to be yet. It has not been announced, so that may put a wrench into some things, but we'll take that as it comes. But Friday next week, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to fly at this time, and Saturday the same. So, yeah, looks like we're all set for streams next week. Next week Friday for Friday, or is it Saturday? I think it might be Saturday is CalScream, and so we won't be doing the World Flight. We'll be doing that special CalScream event down in LA. With the I'm hoping to fly the MD-80 for that one. Actually flying as, I think I'm flying as American. I was trying to get the Delta flight, but it didn't. They weren't available for the times I was wanting. So I think it's going to be an LA. I think it's LA to Vegas, and then back. I think it is. We're going to do a little 2-jump hop, so that'll be fun on that Saturday. I think it's Saturday. And it's in the, I think it's in the evening at that point, if it's Saturday. It may be Friday, but I don't think so. I think it's Saturday because it's not Friday Night Ops. I don't know what Friday Night Ops is next week. I can find out, though. Let's find out.
I am booked up all next weekend because it is Memorial Day weekend, and Cantini is celebrating, it's the memorial of the 100th anniversary of the Battle of Cantini from World War I. 1918, and it was the first engagement of major American forces in the European theater.
Oh, wow.
With the lead being the Big Red One, the 1st Infantry Division, which is, the museum is at Cantini.
Okay.
And it's a place I volunteer at, so
nice.
I will be actually delivering a lecture on Saturday morning during the breakfast on the Battle of Cantini.
Oh,
so
cool.
I will not be available.
All right.
And then today also is Armed Forces Day, so those of you in the military, good on you.
So that's
service.
Crypto right there is a military guy, so thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's with us, though.
Nice one. So next week is Anchorage is FNO, is Friday Night Ops, so that'll be interesting. And then Saturday is CalStream, and the time on that is in the evening, so 23:59 to 04 Zulu. So we actually won't be flying in the morning on Saturday next week. It'll be the evening. It'll be like a Friday Night Ops, but for Saturday. So again,
SNO.
For what?
SNO.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's not really SNO. It's CalStream, so it's different. But yeah, it is a Saturday night op in that sense. But yeah, so that'll be the plan. So we'll do Friday Night Ops in Anchorage, I guess. I got to figure out where we want to go there, and or come from. Yeah, I don't know. We might do maybe do a Seattle to Anchorage. I'll look at it and see what I want to do. Anyway,
Vancouver.
Or Vancouver, yeah, that could work too. Both basically the same thing at that point, right next to each other. That might be a bad one. We've never flown out of Vancouver for the stream before. So anyway, Thanks for coming along, guys. We will see you next time. Looking forward to seeing some of you guys down in FS Expo in about 3 weeks in Vegas. If you haven't jumped on that yet, there's still time to get registered for that if that's feasible for you. Highly recommend it. It'll be a lot of fun. You can come say hello to me, Captain Tim. Chili Willie's going to be there. A whole bunch of other people. A lot of streamers are going to be there. I know Cat Strader will be there. Fabiano is going to be there. Some other guys. So, yeah, it's a good time just to hang out with fellow flight simmers and see what is coming down the line in flight sim software and hear some cool little lectures. And yeah, it's a good time. So, alrighty. That's it for today, for Saturday for Flying Moose. I will see you next weekend. Have a wonderful week. And special thank you to our Armed Forces personnel on Armed Forces Day here. Thank you so much for your service.
You're welcome.
Potentially Crypto if he's with us.
I'm still here and I'm with the U.S.
I know what you know. Yeah,
And his microphone is cleaned up too.
Hey, look at that. No,
I think it's Fly Live that screws me over.
Fly Live, really? Oh. Well, turn that crap off. It's constantly. Oh.
It is off.
Well, I know. I mean,
the constant update that Fly Live to me is that why it takes up the CPU that needs.
Well, try turning next time we fly together. Try keeping it off, and let's see if it makes a difference for the whole thing. Because sometimes it starts out okay, and then it kind of devolves, and that'll tell us really fast if that's what it's doing. So
Yeah, it sounds really good now.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. See you later. See you next time. Have a wonderful week.
See you later, Tim.
Bye bye.